Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Nick Gray from Android, and today I am back with another smartphone camera comparison using the OnePlus Nord, which I'm using to record right now, and comparing that with the all-new Pixel 4a from Google. Now, as I do in all of these smartphone camera comparisons, everything you see in this video is recorded on these two devices, so keep an eye on the bottom of the screen to see which device is being used. Now, with the introduction out of the way, let's jump into some side-by-side spec comparisons to see how these two devices actually match up. And we're going to start things off with the Pixel 4a, and as you can see, this only has a single sensor on the back of the phone, which is quite rare these days. It's a 12.2 megapixel sensor capable of recording 4K video at 30 FPS. As for the front-facing camera on this phone, you're looking at a single 8 megapixel sensor. This one here can record 1080p video at 30 FPS as well. On the OnePlus Nord, the camera setup gets a little bit more complicated with a quad sensor setup with a 48 megapixel main sensor, 8 megapixel ultra wide, 5 megapixel depth sensor, and then finally a 2 megapixel macro camera. And for video quality, you can get 4K at 30 FPS. As for the front facing camera here, you get two sensors, a standard 32 megapixel and then an 8 megapixel ultra wide, similar to what you got on the Pixel 3 a couple years back. As far as the video quality goes from the front-facing camera, you're looking at 4K 60 FPS. So now that we have the specifications of the OnePlus Nord and the Pixel 4a all squared away, let's jump into some side-by-side photo and video comparisons to see how these two devices handle themselves in a variety of different lighting scenarios. Now here's a look at the video quality from the front-facing camera of both of these devices, and Pixel smartphones typically aren't really known for great video quality. The advantage though here really comes in the form of the ultra-wide front-facing camera on the OnePlus Nord, which I'm going to switch over to right now. And there we go. As you can see, I have a lot more room being able to get my whole arm into the shot. This means you can take pictures and videos with your friends and family with you, or just get more of the background. Something that I really missed that Google actually had on the Pixel 3 but hasn't carried forward on any of its smartphones since then. And that's going to do it for this camera comparison between the OnePlus Nord and the Pixel 4a. Let me know what you think of the results in the comments below, and which device you would rather use on a day-to-day basis for capturing photos and videos. We do have a full review of the OnePlus Nord up already, so make sure you check that out. And subscribe to the channel as well if you want to see our upcoming review of the Pixel 4a. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.